All right, Shalom. First thing and foremost, giving all praise, glory, and honor that's due to Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai Bahashim Chahakadash. Double honor to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and blessing to the 144,000 and the hopeful elect. Shalom Barakathum. Bear with me, the air is kind of cranked up in here. You know, I'm in the whip. It's it's in single digits out here in the Kansas City area. But I want to speak on a little bit about the heathens, man. I'm going to play a video here in a second to show you, all of these nations are our enemies, man. You know, it's very easy to get fixated on Esau, but every one of these people are going to have to pay, and now you're going to see why that government, the 144,000, is going to have to be set up, and what we're going to have to do with these individuals, you know, because you would think that this is what makes it spiritual, because there's a saying that says, you know, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Now, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, which is not every single white person, but by and large, that's who it is. He has made an enemy out of everybody. He's literally oppressed everybody. Okay. Now, usually, what that would result in is all of the nations, the downtrodden, would stick together. But what we've seen with the heathen of our people, they didn't mess with us at all. You know, that shows you that Deuteronomy 28 is indeed, in fact, true, and it's active, man. Okay, they didn't see an opportunity to with all of the ingenuity and strength that we have with the civil rights and all of that. They took everything we did. They benefited off of it from us, and they still tried to keep us down at the bottom. Let me play this real quick, a little bit of this, and I'll get some precepts.
It's really bad in South Asian community. The racism towards black people is unbelievable.
Now, this is a so-called Elamite, not Elamite, so-called Elamite. This is a so-called Indian man, East Indian man. Okay, he's speaking about East Indians, who are the Elamites of the Bible. Elam are the East Indians of the Bible. Okay, they go from anywhere from basically starting around Afghanistan, Pakistan, India, even the Punjabi region, even going down to the areas of like Sri Lanka, and then you start getting towards, Moab and in that area. Okay, that's who the Elamites are. Okay, the so-called Indians. Watch how he's talking about them and how they treat you. Okay.
Oh, it's really bad in South Asian community. The racism towards black people is unbelievable, how they're viewed, how they're treated. Even if you're a Muslim, by the way, like I've noticed a lot with South Asian Muslims, they even dislike black Muslims. It's disgusting, okay? And that's not a reflection of Islam, by the way. That's just a reflection of this.
See, so even if you believe what they believe, even if you're a Muslim, they still hate you, okay? The Nation of Islam, they're not accepted by the Arabs worldwide, okay? They still see you as separate. Okay.
The community that I'm from, so I can speak confidently on this. Yeah, the racism is disgusting, and this is something that a lot of people don't know. Muhammad Gandhi wasn't fighting for freedom for everyone. He was fighting so that brown people would treat better than black people. Okay, black people are seen as low in the South Asian community. Put it this way: the dark.
You heard that, low. Okay, and see, when I grew up, Gandhi was this humanitarian. Everybody loved him. He was about peace. I believe he won a Nobel Peace Prize. I'll look it up real quick. Okay. Gandhi. Okay, he was nominated he never won it, but he was nominated 5 times. 1937, 1938, 1939. 1947 and 1948. Okay, so he was advocating for his people to be over you, man. Okay, now what they'll tell you is that this guy was such a humanitarian that he went around, he was all about peace. No, he was not, man. Those people do not like you, man. What do the scriptures say? Okay, what do the scriptures say? Second, let me find it. Deuteronomy 28 and 37, and thou shalt become, Deuteronomy 28 and 37, and thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all nations, whither the Lord Yahweh shall lead thee. Okay, that's what we are, a proverb and a byword, man. All right, so Christianity will teach you just to forgive all of these people, let bygones be bygones, but we're going to show you that the Lord is not letting bygones be bygones, man. All right, everything is set up, man. You heathen were set up to go off because ultimately you're a possession. You're our inheritance. Y'all belong to us. Every single person on the planet, okay, that is not an Israelite, you belong to the Israelites. All right. What proves that? Let me see. Let me see. Let me find that real quick. Bear with me. Is it Deuteronomy 32? Might be Deuteronomy 32. Yep, Deuteronomy 32 and 8. It says, when the Most High divided the nations their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam, he set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel. Okay, so you were set up as an allotment for us. Okay, you were set up as an allotment for us. We belong to the Most High. Y'all belong to us. Okay, that's how it goes. You can get emotional about it, but living in this captivity, the Lord showed you exactly why he set it up that way, because they despise you, man. They don't give a fuck. Excuse my French. I won't say that. They don't care, all right, that they're at the bottom because Esau is beating their ass. He's taking their resources. He's spoiling their goods, their land, scattering them as well. But they get over to America and think they're better than you, man. Why is that the case? Because they're our enemies, you know? Okay? You can't don't fall for, oh, we gotta do something. I ain't no we, man. We don't speak French. Ain't no we gotta do nothing, man. We tried to do this a long time ago with that coon Martin Luther the King, man. You know, Martin Luther King. I say the king. I don't know why I say that. You know, but we say that, man, you know? All right? Because this whole thing really is just a psyop to get you to not call in your power. Okay, that's why the name of our people has changed over the years. Okay, you were colored, you were black, you were African American, all right? Everything but what you are. And then they don't even teach you the history about what you are. They don't even go into it, man. They go to Christopher Columbus. They skip over the Spanish Inquisition because you tribes, you so-called Latinos are part of this as well, man. Okay? You so-called Native Americans are part of this. They skip over that, man. Okay? They'll go through over Thanksgiving. They'll tell you about the Pilgrims and the Puritans. All right? But they don't tell you about all of the treaties that they broke, how much bloodshed was shed. All right? They don't tell you how much land they actually took, which is 2 billion acres, which is crazy. Okay? They don't go deep into the Trail of Tears. All right? They skip over things because those things are inconvenient. Those things, they don't want people to be what they call radicals. Radical just means you're on the extreme end of something. All right? And extreme is a relative position. Okay? I might actually be in the center, but if you're on the extreme, you'll see me as a radical. When I'm one grounded and you know, in balance. But if you're way over there, you calling me you know, a radical, you know? Like they think what Nat Turner did was radical. You know? Well, how is that radical? How is that radical? Wouldn't that be a rational response to what was going on? Were y'all not violating grown men in front of their wife and kids? Were y'all not feeding babies to alligators? Were y'all not mutilating people? Were y'all not experimenting? Okay? This is after you did many things worthy unto death, man. The scriptures say if you steal a man, All right, that's punishable by death. That's capital punishment right there. Now they did way more than steal us, man. You know. Anyway, Deuteronomy 32 verse 9, for the Lord Yahweh's portion is his people. All right, Jacob is the lot of his inheritance. So we, okay, are the inheritance of the Most High. This y'all go through us, man. No, let no Christian come in the New Testament trying to remix things. All right, the Lord didn't choose any other nation but Israel. All right. Scripture say, ask of me and I will give thee what? I ain't even play all of the video. Salakia. We'll play some more of it. Psalms 2 and 8, ask of me and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. So not just the people, the entire earth itself. This tree out here, all right, the clouds in the sky are our possession, okay? Now, y'all can't fathom that because of how low of a state that we're in, but the Most High did this to us, man. All right, anyway.
You are in the South Asian community, the ugly you are seen, which isn't true, obviously, but that's just the way it's seen.
India, with its rich history of diversity and unity, it is also a place where stereotypes and biases persist. Over the years, reports of racism towards black people, particularly African students, have surfaced, from verbal abuse and stereotyping to violent attacks. Watch and pay attention, and I will share my thoughts later.
Oh, it's really bad in the South Asian community. The racism towards black people is unbelievable, how they're viewed, how they're treated. Even if you're a Muslim, by the way, like I've noticed a lot with South Asian Muslims, they even dislike black Muslims. It's disgusting, okay? And that's not a reflection of Islam, by the way. That's just a reflection of this community. The community that I'm from, so I can speak confidently on this. Yeah, the racism is disgusting. And this is something that a lot of people don't know. Muhammad Gandhi wasn't fighting for freedom for everyone. He was fighting so that brown people would treat better than black people, okay? Black people are seen as low in the South Asian community. Put it this way, the darker you are in the South Asian community, the uglier you are seen, which isn't true, obviously, but that's just the way it's seen. So there's a lot of internal racism.
Yeah, and there's a colorism, what they call colorism, among these people. And this is a consequence of Esau being the hammer of the earth. He's completely perverted everybody's mind. They think lighter skin means more beautiful. You see this in Moabite nations. All right, you have the light-skinned Mandarin-speaking Chinese folks. Okay, they're lighter skinned and most of them speak Mandarin. That's the official language. Then you have the darker skin. You have a portion of them that are darker skinned that speak Cantonese. Okay, and I believe a lot of those are Jakes. You know, but you know we're scattered everywhere. But you see this, man. Okay, same thing in Thailand, man. The royalty of Thailand, they have really lighter, fairer skin. All right, but the average Thais you see walking around like on the beach or somewhere, they're more darker skin or medium, or more my color or the darker or maybe a little bit lighter, you know. And so this is a consequence of Esau, Edom being the hammer of the earth, man. It's backwards to think pale skin is more beautiful.
Brown people love white people. I say they love white people. They hate black people, but they will kiss the white master, the one that literally put them through slavery and everything.
Right,
it's a bit odd. And the people that have it the worst in the South Asian community, brown women. Brown women that are seeing people outside of their culture who are black. There have been so many cases here in the UK where young South Asian women have been killed because they were with a black person.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So yeah, brown women have it so much worse when they're dating a black person. But yeah, there's so much racism. This guy's right. He has a right to be upset.
Right, because they're in competition with us. See, this is what Jake don't understand. They told your black ass not to see color. Everybody else sees color. Okay? They're trying to pacify you because they know what your capacity is. Okay? They want you to be docile. Everybody else is competing with you. Everybody else sees what they know. Okay? They don't come into the hood and try to make friends with you Negroes. All right? They don't come into the hood and think their daughters going off with you is okay. They're pissed off about that, man. You know? And they're technically in the right spirit. Okay? Because most nations should be endogamous. I'm going to look that word up. Endogamous. New word. Endogamous. E-N-D-O-G-A. Salakia. Salakia. E-N-D-O-G-A-M-O. Okay. Endogamy. Okay. The custom of marrying only within the limits of a local community, clan, or tribe. Okay, now that should be our default. Now, it's not a sin to marry somebody of another nation, but your default should be to marry one of your own people. Okay, in the book of Nehemiah, you know, Jake had to get cursed out because he was making heathen women wives over Israelite women, you know? And so they're in the right spirit. It's you backwards Negroes that don't understand what the hell is going on. And this is the reason. And he's made our women basically unbearable to be around, you know? So he's completely got us in straits, man. But y'all don't realize it, man, okay? Y'all thinking a woman having an attitude with you every single day, that's just how she is. No, it ain't. I don't give a fuck. Excuse my French. You know, where's your respect, man? You know, they go to work when they don't feel like it. They tired. Their boss called them in on their day off, and they go in and they smile, okay? For $18.50 an hour, man. You see? So you are the one under the curses, man. This is the point.
Apologize, it's horrendous, and it's true. As much as we're going to sit and be like, no, it's not true, it is.
One day when the country is no longer facing an economic crisis, or one day when the country is free of corruption, when we are ready to talk, when you are ready to sit down and talk about real-time issues that we are facing, we'll be able to sit down and talk about the amount of racism that most Indian people have towards black people. This might not be a popular opinion, but I know whoever's watching this video knows what I'm talking about. This thing has been going on for the longest time, and people are not addressing it. Instead, we sweep it under the carpet. But it's been going on for the longest time. And I'm not talking about just the recent incidents that happened in Phoenix, the Phoenix massacre or anything. I'm talking about a lot of things. It's been happening for the longest time. How many times have you met one of your brother or sister or auntie or even your neighbor who works for Indians? Badly they treat black people.
And see, Jake still seeks the admiration, or I should say, he still seeks the validation of these people, man. Okay? People that hate you, y'all still seek the validation. We don't need nobody, man. The Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahawashi, is our Father, okay? Who commissioned his son to come back and get us and rescue. That means we don't answer to nobody on earth, man. Okay? We answer to a heavenly hierarchy. Do y'all understand that, man? That these people are below you, that the scriptures say we are gods. All right, that's our birthright, okay? Once we finish this sentence here in Babylon, it is a wrap for you nations. Absolutely a wrap, okay? I won't even play the whole video. Let me see. Yep, Psalms 83:2. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. That means the people that hate us has gotten proud. Okay, they're low as hell, man. India is the number one of all of the open. It's kind of, you know, gross, but of all of the open defecation out in the world, okay, 70+% of it comes from people over there in East India, man. These are some of the lowest people on the planet. This is why Elon is farming them for H-1B visas. Okay, they're coming over here to take your jobs, man. Okay, you know, they're some of the lowest. The heathen are so how do you say it? They're basically mortals, man. That's how you have to look at it. Now, yes, in this flesh, the Lord put us in the chains of darkness. We're basically succumb to everybody, man, you know. But our latter end is going to be unbelievable, you know. This is what Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter, is about, you know. But the point is they low people have been made proud, man. They said they lift up their head. Let me skip down. Oh yeah, actually verse 3, they have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. See, they can come here, they can get a loan for a business, no problem. And then on that loan, they can they have programs where they don't pay any taxes on that business for 10 years, man. Just by coming over here. Do your ass get that? No. Do you even get approved for the loan to begin with? You know, Jake is happy to just get approved with a 30% interest loan, man. All right. Verse 6, skipping down, it says the tabernacles of Edom. First one they named, and the Ishmaelites of Moab, and the Hagarenes, and Gabal, and Ammon, and Amalek, and the Philistines, and the inhabitants of Tyre. Ashur also joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Okay. Do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin at the brook of Kison. All right. So basically, all of the nations have offended, man. All of them. All right. And the scriptures say that if they don't want to get in line, we're gonna bring out that scepter, okay, and symbolically, you know, break them in pieces like a potter's clay, man. You know, like a pot, like a clay pot, I should say. You know. Anyway, and then to get there, Lord willing, this is edifying. Call Halal Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai Bahashim Rachak Shalom. Kom Yashirah.